as you said, there is a internship opportunities. In this case, this internship will the students will arrange by themselves, or the university they do help the students. If you could
We
tell.
give the tools, but the Swedish way, as you know, Avijit, congratulations, by the way, to get the Swedish citizenship.
Thank you so much. Thank
And
you so much.
in Sweden, and education in Sweden in general, and the whole society, is that we give the tools to the students. So we give the platforms and network, then it's a bit up to the student to arrange the things. But we
Okay.
give the tools, we try to help them, but in the end, they need to take the contact and sell themselves in to the company to get the internship.
Good morning, good afternoon to everyone. I mean, whoever you have joined us from different parts, actually. This is Avijit here from JRK International Education Consultants, and today we are here for another live session. And today we'll be talking about study in Sweden, and particularly University West, Sweden. And we do have a special guest from University West. He's Mr. Thomas. Um, Now I would like to go to Mr. Thomas, and I would like to request Mr. Thomas, please introduce yourself a bit more with our students, please.
Thank you, Avit, and I'm happy to be here. Always a pleasure to join these sessions. Tomas Bengtsson is my name. I'm working as Director of International Affairs at University West here in Sweden, on the west part, southwest of Sweden. And we will talk a bit about Sweden, studies in Sweden, and University West. So happy to be here. And how are you, Avit?
Yes, thank you, Thomas. I'm good here today. I'm good. I'm good. Much better. Thanks for the asking. So Thomas, let's talk about the university. Like, if you could let us know about the university a little bit more. I mean, so it will be really nice for the students to know about the university, please. If you could let us know
Yeah,
about the university a little bit more, please. Thank you.
definitely. University West, as I said, located southwest in Sweden, close by Gothenburg, and Gothenburg is Sweden's second largest city, industrial hub of Sweden as well, and that plays an important role for us. We are 35 minutes by train north of Gothenburg. Smaller university, focused in not all subjects, since we are a small university, and we are really strong in engineering, business, and IT, and also some broader social science master programs that are really attractive for students, I would say. But a smaller university, and that makes everything a bit more informal. Students know each other, students know teachers, professors, and so on. So, yeah, Avit, you can ask me questions and I will
Okay,
answer them.
that's good. That's good. And also, uh, what kind of programs do you have for the international students?
Yeah, we have a couple of bachelor programs, one in international politics and economics, and one international mechanical engineering program. Then we're focusing on master programs. So a bit hardcore engineering, I would say, like in manufacturing engineering, robotics, welding technology, and these sides. And then we go to the more IT side. We have cybersecurity, software engineering, and a new program for fall 2024 that I think will attract many students. It's in operations and supply chain management, and that is designed for engineering students that would like to top off a bit with management skills, and then it's also open for all kind of business administrations and IT bachelors. So it's a bit broader program, really attractive. The business school, on their side, they have the international business, IT and management, and finance master. And then they have two broad masters, one in sustainable development and one in leadership in digitalized organizations. And these programs are really in time programs, I would say, open for all kind of bachelors, 2 year in length. So I think we have a really attractive portfolio that students are looking for. We don't cover all subjects, but we have these programs. I think you are muted a bit.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So that's great actually. So far I can see that you have a programs from different backgrounds actually. So you have really good programs which is covering for many of the students from many faculties, right?
Yep, definitely, definitely. So we can say like we're covering IT, engineering, business, and some in social science. So that's a good mixture, I would say. Both 1 year
No,
programs
definitely,
and 2 year programs.
definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah,
And last couple of years I have seen the programs you call leadership and development.
yeah,
That
definitely.
one
Sustainable
is the,
development and
yes,
leadership.
sustainable development. So that program
Yeah,
is going to be very popular actually with among the
yeah.
international students. So if you could tell us little bit more about that program.
Yeah, as I said, both of the programs you mentioned, they are open for students with backgrounds in all fields. Like they can be from health science, teachers, engineers, whatever bachelor you have, because we would like to have a broader background from students in that program. That makes the program a bit more special, I would say. And sustainability is very important, and Sweden is in top of sustainability in the world. So it's a good match with that program. And the other one, especially during and after COVID, with the leadership in digitalized organization, is also a really in on time program, I would say. And both of the programs, you have opportunity to do an internship as well, third semester. So to connect that to business life, that's very important for us at University West to have the connection with the surrounding society.
Hmm. That's great. I mean, so as you said, there is a internship opportunities. In this case, this internship will the students will arrange by themselves or the university they do help the students. If you could
We
tell us.
give the tools, but the Swedish way, as you know, Avijit, congratulations, by the way, to get the Swedish citizenship.
Thank you so much. Thank
And
you so much.
in Sweden, and education in Sweden in general, and the whole society, is that we give the tools to the students. So we give the platforms and network, then it's a bit up to the student to arrange the things. But we
Okay.
give the tools, we try to help them, but in the end, they need to take the contact and sell themselves in to the company to get the internship.
Yes. So, dear students, that means university will give you maybe some connections, but at the same time, you have to
Yes.
apply by yourself. You have to prove it by yourself. Not university will do it for you all the time, but maybe of course there will be your teacher, there will be, I mean, your program coordinator who will help you to get it if you need any recommendations and so on. But it's not they will give your interview. Of course you have to convince the company, but university will support you logistically if it is needed. If I'm not wrong, Thomas, you'll, I mean, correct me, am I right?
Totally right. That is the whole, and that is basically the whole education system as well. Because a typical lecture is not like you sitting and listening to a professor from 8 o'clock in the morning to afternoon. Because we try to let the students to manage their own time. It's a lot of group assignments and these things. To the student shall grow from the education, be critical and engaged. That is the whole thing, I would say.
Exactly. Even like Thomas, here I would like to share my own experiences as well. Like as you know, I was a student. I came here as a student. So in Swedish way is like, of course, the teacher is fantastic here. They like to help the students, and they did same thing for me as well. But it's not like, I mean, they will do everything for us on other way. They will give you, okay, you do these things, you go home, or go to library, you do your homework. Then if you face problem, then come back to me. But not like a they will give you like a lecture, you know, hour after hour, hour after hour, hour after hour, and then you do the memorizing things. No, it's not like that. It's like a you have to do something yourself as well. That is most important thing in Swedish education system. Right, Thomas?
Yeah, totally right. And that is then also when you apply for a job and these things, because you need to do the thing. But we give you the toolkit, and it is a bit during first weeks. It's always a bit hard, but I've never heard a student, I would say, that have complained about it because they really grow from it and they
Exactly.
build a really good network as well, like you did, Avijit, because now
Exactly.
you're a Swedish citizen as well. So
Yeah.
because the toolkit, the tools and the network you have built, and that is what we try to give to our students.
Exactly. Like you give the opportunity, and then they have to do it by themselves. That is important for them grow as a person.
Yep, but that they should not worry about because we do a good introduction to the university and to the studies as well before our students start. So we give all help and we are there for them. So it shall not be any worries, but it should be a bit of an adventure to move to another country and start up education in a new educational system. That is the whole thing. Because otherwise, they could just stay at home and do the master in the home country because it should be
Exactly.
an adventure. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Um, that's good. Thanks for your feedback. Uh, Regarding is quite often we hear from the students like about the scholarship. If you could tell us about the scholarship system in the university, please. Thomas, I can't hear you right now. Hello. Hello,
Yeah,
Thomas.
yeah. Hello, hello, hello,
Hello.
hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, good. So scholarship at University West is the scholarship. We have 20 that covers 25% of the tuition fee for the whole study period. And they apply for the scholarship latest February 1st. Then we have a scholarship committee that looks into the academic background and lecture motivation. And we try to award good students a 25% scholarship. It's a good opportunity, and we have around 75 to 80 scholarships that we open every year, so it's a good chance.
Okay. And how to apply for that particular scholarship, if you could tell us.
That we have on our webpage, we have a form that they fill in, and it's important to that they fill in the application number that they get at university admission. But you, Avijit, and your company, you give the full support into that as well. So that I know for sure. Uh, so a 25% scholarship, and we decided to have 25% because then we can award more scholarship to students, more can get.
Okay. That's good. Dear students, University OS they do have scholarship as well, university scholarship as well. So if you are interested, so definitely you should apply for the scholarship. I mean, the students who do have good profile, you should definitely apply for the scholarships as well. You should definitely apply for the university. I mean, scholarship as well. But in that case, should they have to keep University OS as number one?
Number one or number two is good. And
Okay.
it should because we are a good, we have the best programs here as you have,
Exactly,
so of
exactly,
course they should have us number one. No, but that's good because we would like students that are really engaged and choose us for the profile and the programs that we have. So
okay.
that is
Thomas, there was something happening. Like someone just said, it's not clear when Thomas speak. Is there anything is happening? from there?
I don't know because I have
Um,
no.
could you try one thing just for a second? Just you um, out from here and then get in.
Yeah, I do
Just
that.
one time because
See, see you in a minute,
even
Mister.
same here. I can't hear you properly, and also
Okay.
someone just commented it's not clear when Thomas speaks. So just we
Yeah,
can try one more time.
yeah. I'll log out and log in. Okay.
Okay, please. Um, so as you said, like you can't hear Mr. Thomas, so he just logged out and log in. So hopefully it will be clear. Actually, thanks for your suggestions. And dear students, the students you have already made the comments. We'll be coming back to you with all of your questions answers. Just stay with us. Just stay with us.
Yes.
Hello, Thomas.
Now we shall see if it's
Yeah,
okay.
actually, it's better to be honest. Yeah,
Okay.
because I
Good.
was not sure. I couldn't hear you properly, but I thought maybe, I mean, audience can hear you properly. But
Yeah,
now
yeah,
audience said they couldn't hear you
yeah,
properly. Thanks
yeah.
to the students. Actually, they said that. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Good, good. Hi,
So it
hello,
seems like
everyone.
they're really interested to hear you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah. Everybody's interested in what I say. No, I'm
yeah.
just
Thank you
kidding.
so much. Thank you.
Thank you
So
for.
um, so I think like Thomas regarding yeah. So we are talking about the scholarships. So I think they couldn't hear you. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
regarding the scholarship oil, just shortly, just repeat it one more time regarding the
yeah.
scholarship one because
Yes.
they missed it actually.
We at University West have our own scholarships covering 25% of the tuition fee for the whole study period. You need to apply for it latest February 1st. It's a special form on our webpage, and Avijit will totally guide you if you're interested to apply for one of our attractive program. Then, of course, you should apply for the scholarship, 25% scholarship.
That's good. That's good. Thomas, it's very clear now. Thank you so much for. So, dear students, they do have a really good scholarship opportunities. So, if you are, I mean, interested to apply, I mean, definitely let us know, and we will help you how to apply for the University West and also how to
Yeah,
apply for the scholarship as well. So it's a really
definitely.
great opportunity. It's a great
Yes.
opportunity. It will cover 25% of your tuition fees, and for whole, I mean, study period. It could be one
Yeah.
year or 2 year, whatever. So
Yeah, we
that's
have
really
both
great.
1 and 2 year master programs, so it's a good mixture among the
Good
programs we have.
mixture.
Yeah,
That's great. And also, like, what is in general, like, I know, like, tuition fees is varies from program to program, but in
yeah,
general, what is, I mean,
yeah.
variation? If
In
you could
general,
tell
for a
us.
master program, I usually say it's around 120,000 Swedish crowns per year, and that you can translate into around what? Yeah, Aviet, you know what. And the students pay per semester, so it's half
Yes,
of that. That's important. After the student get admission, they pay the fee per semester.
exactly, exactly.
So in the range of $5,000 or something,
Yeah, euro
maybe
five
per
thousand.
semester.
I will say
Yeah,
like a
euro.
5,000 euro, five
Yeah,
thousand
per
euro,
semester
six
around.
thousand five hundred
Yeah,
euros around,
and then you have
things
the
like that.
25% scholarship for
Yeah,
many of the students as well.
that's
So
really great. That's
yeah,
really great. And how about like sometimes also for the international students, it is also one common question. Like say, how about the accommodation facilities?
yeah.
So
We have accommodation. Trollhättan is not such a big city. It's 60,000 inhabitants. So we
yes,
have accommodation in the surroundings of Trollhättan. We have some like 5 minutes walking distance. Now in January, we opening up dorms for students at campus. New renovated dorms for international and Swedish students with a good mixture. Then we have apartments. Student can share apartment. We have apartments where they can have their own apartment. So it's a different range of accommodation we have.
but most importantly, like at least you have some accommodation facilities, so students can
Yes,
be accommodated
students
there.
that apply for it will get accommodation. But we only arrange for students. We cannot support families. Just
No, yeah. So of course, like I say, if you students, like if you are planning to come with family, then you have to think about yourself. Then you have to do it. Still, it is possible. You can do it like by yourself, but it is possible.
yep,
But of course, from the university side, um, as they are doing it all the international students, so of course they cannot do it for all the families and so on. It will be very
no,
difficult for them.
yeah.
And
We can only since we're a university, we support the student and the guidance for the student. So that is yeah,
exactly, it makes
yeah,
sense. It makes sense.
yep.
It makes sense. Mm.
Any questions from students,
Uh,
or are we are
Students are
totally
like
clear in
uh,
what we're saying?
students so far they are clear actually.
Yeah, that's good.
Students so far, one is said they studied in University of Greenwich, UK, completed BSc in computing, interested for Sweden without else whether it could be possible or not.
You know that better, Avijit, but if they have a
Yes,
degree from
of
UK,
course,
it should
like
be
I
okay.
see, yes, thank you, Thomas. I mean, I know if you have studied in UK, you can apply in Sweden without IELTS requirement.
Yes,
Sorry.
no
So
worries.
you can apply in Sweden without IELTS requirement, and of course, as you have studied like in computing means like a computer science. So we do have a really good program in, I mean, University West as well for you. So please feel free to send us all of your academic documents. Then we can guide you even more by looking at your documentations. But yes, you can apply. You can apply. Um, I came to continue finishing my studies coming first year abroad. Now can I continue and finish? I came back to country without finished my studies. Okay, someone is asking is person for PhD. Okay, someone is asking like I came back to my country without finishing my studies. I completed my first year abroad. Now, can I apply to your university continuing my unfinished degree? Thomas, will you allow me to answer this question?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do that.
So, see, it is not still clear to us what you couldn't finish from where you have finished. I mean, where you are studying and then you couldn't finish the things. So, if it is not fully clear, we cannot give you the suggestions. To be honest with you, and to get that kind of suggestions, you must have to send us all of your academic documents. Then, based on that, only we can tell you what could be appropriate for you. Otherwise it's very difficult to give you the answers. So on the screen you have our website details, you have our email address and everything. Please send us your documents and then we'll give you, I mean, proper informations based on your cases what it will be. Okay, thank you so much. Say someone is asking, tell me more about spouse and baby. See, for spouse and baby there is nothing we can do here,
No,
like of course, but I mean, maybe I think they want to know, they like to apply with baby and spouse.
no, but I
Yes,
don't answer that because I can only answer about students. We are
exactly,
university, so
exactly, but
yeah.
the what I can say, Mr. Thomas, yes, but the thing is, from university side, if you are eligible to I mean study in Sweden, yes, according to Swedish law you can apply with your spouse and baby. If it is your question, yes, you can do that, but first of all you should be eligible to study in Sweden. That is most important thing, right, Thomas?
Yep,
Good.
correct.
um, Good. Say, is it possible to get 100% scholarship or PhD in chemistry? See, we do not have any program in chemistry in thanks for your questions, but we do not have any program in chemistry in University West, unfortunately. But in chemistry, we have programs in other universities. But later on, just contact with us, then we can help you. But as we are, well, um, having the session with University West today, we are not promoting any other universities right now. Thank you so much for your questions. um, and Thomas, also there are some interest about in general SI scholarships and so on. So if you could tell
Yeah.
us like little bit, not more, you know what I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
little bit.
All of our master programs, they are available if you would like to apply for an Swedish Institute scholarship. And Swedish Institute scholarships are not so many, but students can apply for it at and look more about at it at studyInsweden.se. And these scholarships covers the whole tuition fee and also some money every month. It is hard competition, but students
Yes.
get it. We always have around 4 to 6 students that get us SI scholarship every year, but it's harder to get. So don't only rely on it. See it as a bonus if you can get it or not. But Swedish Institute have more info about it.
Yes, you are totally right. See, like a Swedish Institute scholarship is very tough. It's like the conversion rate is 2 to 3%. The conversion rate is 2 to 3%. So it's very
Yep.
um uh, the chance. Yeah, as Thomas said, you cannot just rely on it. You cannot just rely on it. You have to have your budget, so that even if you don't get it, you can survive by yourself. So someone is said you have SSC 4.38 diploma, and then you have architectural from India, civil engineering. Also, you have IELTS 6. Yes, see, to apply in Sweden, you must have to have IELTS 6.5. But as you got IELTS 6, still I will say you have a good chance. We have time to make the application till January 15, and by this time, please sit for the IELTS one more time and get 6.5, and then you can definitely apply.
Definitely, that's a good advice because I think that it's really close by. And first time a student do it, he or she can be very nervous. Second time, more
Exactly,
familiar with
exactly,
it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like someone get like 6 from 6 to 6.5. That's not that difficult, to be honest. It's like
No.
just 0.5.
Yep.
And sometimes
Definitely.
it also happens for one section they got like a 0.5 missing, and that's why they got 6. So
Yes.
it might
Definitely.
happen. So if you are really serious, and of course we believe you are serious, so that's why you are here as well. So just sit for the IELTS one more time. You have time till January 15. So please sit for the IELTS, and by that time contact with us. Then we'll help you with other things, and then by this time you sit for the IELTS, get the score, and then everything will be done on time. So thank you for the askings. So, dear students, as we are saying, today we are having conversations about studying Sweden, and particularly University West in Sweden. It is one of the best university in Sweden to study with. So, feel free to ask your queries, and of course, we are end of our sessions right now. Maybe we'll be here for a few more minutes. So, still, if you have any more queries, feel free to ask your queries. Thank you so
Yep.
much.
And if you
And
don't have questions now, then you just contact Avijit later because they
yes,
will give perfect guidance for you and they connect to me as well. So, but ask more questions now. Feel free.
yes. By the way, how is weather in West right now?
It is a bit snow in Trollhättan, but not so cold, around zero -1. So it's the perfect Christmas weather, holiday weather. It is for New Year and so on, with some snow and everything gets a bit lighter than in Sweden because it's a bit dark in Sweden in November, December, January. Otherwise.
You are very true. You are very true. Actually, like I'm sitting in back coast, so it is same here. I mean, um, it's snowing a lot and last for 1 week, but I really like it when it's snowing rather than like not snowing because, as you said, in this November December month, otherwise it's very dark. But
Yeah,
now it's very lighter. It's very lighter.
it is perfect, and
So
especially to be inside and just look
exactly, and
outside.
feeling
Yes.
like now we are welcoming the Christmas actually.
Yes, totally, totally.
So um, so that's really good. Um, so we are almost end of the sessions. I think like students they got to understand about the about university waste, about
Yeah,
the programs, about the scholarships, everything. I think, and so dear students, if you have any more questions, as Thomas said, feel free to contact us later on, and on the screen you do have our contact details and so on. So definitely we'll guide you later on. So before we end up, Thomas, if you have any final comments for the students, please feel free to
yeah. I
tell
think,
them.
as we said, Sweden is a bit not so well known study destination. So I think take a closer look to Sweden and Swedish universities, and I think you would have a really good time of your life and a new career. You will build a fantastic network, and maybe your future employees here in Sweden as well. So because
Exactly,
we are an older population, so we need good, well educated people from all around the world.
exactly, and I think like Sweden is one of the best place for the. Sweden is one of the best place actually. See, even myself, dear students, like some of you know me actually even personally. See, I was international students. I studied in UK for my bachelor, and I studied in Sweden for my masters. This
Yeah,
is how I have ended up with Sweden, and this is how
yeah,
I've started with Sweden. And now, as I've told, Thomas that like I got my Swedish citizenship, and now I mean even I started the company in 2016 when I was a student. See, Sweden has given me all of the opportunities what I looked for, but the thing is, Sweden has the opportunity positively, but you have to be capable enough to get it. There is
definitely.
opportunities, but at the same time you have to have that quality, you have to have that eagerness to get it right, Thomas.
Yes,
You
totally
have to
right.
move on
Totally right.
positively. So I
Yeah,
started here as a student, so I could be like one of your example as well. I came here as a student, like what you think all of the student. So even rather than looking for the job, I have created my own job. I started my own company, and now I'm citizen here, still working for my same company. And of course, even Thomas, we have a plan to come up with new companies even next year. So what I'm trying to say, Sweden has is giving us those all opportunities.
mm,
So as an international students, if you think Sweden, I will say is one of the best country. But if you come up with all of the positive energy, it will give you all of the things what you are looking for. It could be one of the best country. And we all know that like Sweden is famous for Nobel Prize, right? It's
yep.
given from like a Sweden, Nobel Prize.
Yes.
Also, we all know about like a Volvo, Ericsson, Spotify. Even people are using Skype, IKEA. So we are known for so many brands actually, right, Thomas?
Yeah, definitely. It's a really entrepreneurial country. Many startups that becoming big companies all over the world.
Exactly,
So
and
take the chance to apply and
exactly,
talk further to Avijit if you have questions. We have contact me and him if you want to know more about University West, and we welcome you so much. So,
exactly.
and
So, dear students, thank you all for whoever you have joined us. Thank you all for joining us here today. And Thomas, I would like to say thank you to you for joining us here today. Thank you so much. Take care, and I would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. Take care of yourself.
same. Thank you. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Hey
Thank you.
hey
Thank you.
hey.
Bye bye. Bye bye, dear students. Bye bye.